Let's get started with our digital art class. So the first thing we want to do is, of course, open up the iPad. And at the bottom of the screen, down here at the bottom, you're going to see an icon that looks like a feather. You want to tap that. That's the Procreate app. And yours probably opens up into a gallery. So what you want to do is tap the plus sign over here on the right side, and you want to choose screen size. And we're going to want to shrink the screen a little bit so that we can see on the outside edges. So you just take 2 fingers and you pull it together. You can also change the direction that you're drawing in. So if you like to draw at a curve, you can draw at a curve. You can zoom way in and you can zoom way out. So we're going to take it and we're going to turn it. And this is what we call landscape. We're going to turn it landscape. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here to these 2 squares. These are layers. Okay, and you're going to be on layer 1. You're going to go to the brush. Looks like a paintbrush. Tap there. Go down to calligraphy and choose the Monoline Brush. And then over to the left here, you want to make sure that it's probably at 50% for right now. And that the opacity, this is the opacity, make sure that's up to 100%. Now you're going to go up here and you're going to choose a color. Now let me show you how that works. The big circle going around chooses the color. The little circle lets you know how dark or light you can make that color, or the true saturation or the true color is always going to be up here no matter where you put this. If the little circle is up towards the, I hate to say the right hand corner, but up towards the right here, it's the true saturation. So you're going to pick a color, and it can be any color you want. Tap on the screen, and you're going to do a diagonal wavy line going off the page. So as you saw, we started off the page, drew it, and went all the way off. Then you're going to take this, and you're going to color drop it to that side. Now we're going to change the color and color drop it to that side. Now you should have 2 different colors. The next step is we're going to go way up here to this magic wand. It looks like a magic wand with sparklies. You're going to tap that, go down to the Gaussian Blur, and we're going to move from left to right because we're going to blur this line. So I'm going to start way over here, and as I move, I have my pencil touching the screen, and as I move across the screen, I can see it blurring. And I want to do it probably at 30-35% is a good place to go. You can go a little further out if you'd like. Tap the screen right here, and then it will go back to where it needs to be. Now we're going to go back up to the layers. We're going to add a layer by clicking the plus sign. Here, we're going to now change our brush. And we are going to go down to the script brush. The script brush is still in the same calligraphy category, but it's all the way down at the bottom, and you want to choose that. Tap on your screen, and then we want to come over here and make sure that we're at 100% for the size and at 100% for the opacity. Now, you can either write the word art, like I am going to do. I'm going to show you. So I put my brush down. Oh, I need to change my color size. So let me undo with 2 fingers. And I'm going to go up here to my colors, and I'm going to double tap in the white to get a pure white. I'm going to come here. Sometimes you can press down hard and press lighter. Okay, so here I pressed really, really light, and when I was coming down, I pressed harder. And I can do that again. Start off light, press a little harder, come down, press even harder, and then as I whip it up, make it light. Okay, so there is the word art. Or you can do your name. My name is Leah. So I am going to write my name out. I don't like that Y, so I'm going to start over. Looks like I don't have enough space, but I will in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, because I need to move this over, I'm going to come up to the very top, and there's an arrow at the very top. And I'm going to touch outside of the box. I'm not going to touch the box. I'm going to touch outside the box and just kind of move my name around until it's in the center here. And then I'm going to touch the arrow again to turn it off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a shadow around my name. So I'm going to go up to layer 2 here where my name is. I'm going to swipe to the left and I'm going to tap on duplicate. I'm going to go down to that bottom layer here, right there. I'm going to take 2 fingers and swipe it to turn on alpha lock. And I'll know that it's alpha lock because it has little checkerboards behind it. And then I'm going to choose black. So make sure to go to the color wheel and double tap in the bottom, and that'll bring out a true black color for you. Tap on the screen here. And then we're going to tap that layer, that first layer there, and we're going to say fill. So right here, fill layer. It's going to turn those words black. Okay, while I'm still on that layer, I'm going to go up to the arrow up here at the top, tap it, and I'm going to touch outside of the box. I'm not going to touch the box because that's going to resize it. So I'm going to touch outside the box and just drag. You know, you can make it go on the left side, it can go on the right side, it can go right underneath, it could go on top. And I'm just going to drag mine to the bottom right. And then to keep it in place, you have to touch the arrow again. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a layer on top of your name. So you go up to the plus sign, and then you tap on that layer and choose clipping mask. And you'll know that the clipping mask is turned on because there will be an arrow pointing down right here. Then I'm going to go to my brush, and I'm going to go to textures, and you're going to choose a texture, whichever one you'd like. You want to kind of get a nice color that would go well with everything. I'm just going to choose red here, and then go back to my brush, and I'm going to just swipe right over my letters, and it's going to stay inside the white part. It is not going to go outside of the white part at all. All right, so this is a completed project. This is your very first Procreate project in my class. So what we need to do is we need to save it. So first of all, let's go back to Gallery. And then right here underneath the project, you want to tap those words there. And you want to give it your first name or your last name. I'm going to say go with your last name. And then just type the word first, which would be the first project. Okay? And then click done. Okay, so now it has your name. So the next process would be we need to share it to the Google Drive and save it to the Google Drive, and it's going to go to your folder. So you're going to go to the little wrench up here, tap it, go to share, and we're going to save it as a JPEG, as a picture. So tap on JPEG. You want to go to Google Drive. Okay, and you should see your project with your name there. You should see the name of a Little Red House Studios Drive, and then select folder. So you're going to touch select folder. You're going to go to My Drive, and you're going to choose the folder that has your name on it. Once you choose it, you're going to tap there. And then you're going to click Save Here, and then go up and choose Upload. and that will save this project to your folder.